Sunderland are playing Europe next season. Just let that sink in for a brief moment. Against all odds, they triumphed at Wembley, beat the Blades in an entertaining and, to the neutral eye, perhaps evenly poised championship final. But now they're in the Premier League. They were, expected perhaps to finish 15th or 16th, but no, they finished 7th. 7th on a points tally of 54. And that just goes to show how poorly the middle teams in England are. The discrepancy between sort of 4th place and 11th place. Because 4th place and 11th place was only 13 points difference. Right? That's essentially 4 games. And what's going on here, right? The implications that this brings is that Sunderland will have to reinvest, purchase a lot of players, because they're going to have a hefty next season. Europa League for Sunderland it's like the Europa League season for Union Berlin, and then we all know what happened after that. I'm just conscious that they're going to struggle next season mightily, because they need to have a good first team and an even better backup team to play 2 games per week, essentially, more or less, for the large parts of the next season. Chelsea missed out, Newcastle missed out, Brentford missed out, and it was really Brentford's to lose. They only amassed 1 win in their final 5 games, 2 losses and 2 draws. It's just not good enough for Brentford. Brighton get the Conference League, Bournemouth get 6th, but it's really a fairy tale story, 2 fairy tale stories in fact of this season. Brentford and Bournemouth and Sunderland both getting Europa League against all odds. Just nice. It's just one of those things that hasn't received enough coverage. That's why I'm speaking about it, and it deserves immense amount of praise from the neutral fan. And it's hard to see how Sunderland survive this next year. They're going to have to prioritise one tournament, so we'll see what it is. And you'd expect them to splurge. You just expect them to make some big signings. Jared Bowen, perhaps. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, anticipation.